ago.
Yeah.
Which is starting right about now.
Yeah. Sonic Roy.
Sonic Roy.
I'm interested to see if Roy speeds up the pace of Sonic.
Yeah.
I'm curious.
So this is very interesting that Frappe is going straight ahead into the Roy.
I think that's smart.
I think it is too.
I think speeding up the pace of the game is sort of necessary to throw KOBALT off the rhythm.
Yeah, because Zelda's very slow.
Yeah.
Slow character, hard to maneuver around. Roy's much faster, and honestly, some people consider Roy to be a very good matchup against Sonic.
I think at minimum even. I definitely don't think Zelda's the move in this exact.
Yeah, no, I can definitely see Frappe's thought process here. But we are starting on Town and City. Both these characters love this stage, so I'm actually not very surprised we started here.
I'm curious to see who can make better use of the movement.
Ooh, timing on the forward smash, almost getting a kill very early right there, KOBALT.
Wow, okay. Yeah, the surprisingly, I guess it's sort of like the pace of the game is sort of dictated by how much KOBALT engages here.
Yes.
But you definitely you don't always see Roy moving like this. But I guess Frappe's Zelda experience is kind of influencing how he plays Roy here, which I think is really cool. Like all of the weird sort of like side to side movements he's doing.
Yeah.
Feels a lot like similar movements to his Zelda, which I think is kind of cool.
Well, what's interesting here, I think in general with watching KOBALT, the first stock matters the most.
Yes, he's a very momentum-based player.
Very momentum-based and knows his win condition very well. As you can see, you know, we're probably going to slow down the pace of the match a little bit on his end because he's going to be trying to get that chip damage unless he SDs.
It happens.
Yeah.
Happens to the best and the worst of us.
But 14% for him will be what do you got? So not too bad.
Extra credit. It's fine.
That's an F tilt, I think, for probably some character. But
well, now it's 61.
Now it's 61. Now it's
a
Warlock punch or something.
Yeah, you know.
But
it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting. Both of these characters have such unique like movement tools. As far as like Roy's aerials are all, I don't know, not disjointed, but like they all move in really weird ways.
For sure.
And I think Roy's unique mobility in this matchup might give him the opportunity to sort of get the go-ahead on Sonic.
What's good about this matchup in particular with Roy is a lot of the time Sonic, even though he is playing that slow game, he will eventually get in your face, in your bubble. And that's where Roy is really good because that's where he has all the sweet spots. So, you know, definitely it's something to watch out here. But KOBALT doing an excellent job here. But this is Roy on Town and City.
Yeah, I was going to say, Roy on Town and City is the scariest place for Roy to be.
Also, a Sonic on Town and City, pretty scary as well.
Yeah, I would be spooked.
It's really cool to see the Town and City pick because it just goes to show that both these players were very comfortable choosing the stage because they believe in themselves.
Yeah,
you know, so that's what's really cool about this pick.
What's interesting going from pools to tops is seeing just how much more confident players are in their decision making.
For sure.
Like things happen much more rapid fire. I think the pace of the game is very different. Though we did have some astounding pools matches.
Oh, we did.
That that one Bowser game was some of the most fun I've ever.
Yeah, went crazy today.
Charms Jigs was the coolest match I've ever seen.
It was a very cool match.
But yeah,
there's a lot of percent on Frappe here now. Gonna have to start doing something to make it back. KOBALT knowing very well his win condition here. So, you know, he won't be afraid to play it slow here now. He has the lead confidently, but he's just going in with that forward air, and that will take it.
Game 1 goes to Frappe.
No, it goes to KOBALT.
No, KOBALT, sorry.
No, you're good.
I'm off my rocker.
I think most of us are rocking on like a few hours of sleep today.
Yeah, so. I got like 3 hours of sleep in me.
Yeah. We're functioning right now. We're functioning. You know.
I will be going to bed directly after this.
Yeah.
No after parties for me. I'm so sleepy.
Yeah.
We do need the rock.
Oh, the Sonic Ditto. Oh,
hold on. Now wait a minute.
Oh, okay.
Gets the pen mid-set.
I
mean, hey, sometimes you just need the Pendulum. I get it.
And it's a crayon we're talking about.
Oh, it's a crayon.
Yeah, it's a crayon.
Okay, still sticking with Roy. Small battlefield now.
Yeah,
I really like this stage.
this is a really good pick in my opinion, because now the stage is much smaller, and it's easier for Roy to catch up to Sonic.
Yes, I agree.
As opposed to Town and City where he has to run very far to catch up to Sonic.
The platforms are risky, but the less room you give Sonic, the better, I think.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I thought Rod gave into the darkness. That's so real.
Yeah, no, he was hovering over that Sonic, so...
no, I get it though.
Yeah.
I think he'll really do it after this game.
I mean, maybe. He's been hovering over that Sonic to, past the games. And might commit, but, right now, really even game here. Both players,
Ooh, is that a stock?
Yeah, that's
my
stock.
gosh, wow.
What's crazy about that is that's just a confirm.
Yeah.
Works at like around 60, and it just doesn't stop being a confirm.
It's just such a fluid character.
Yeah.
It's like so spooky.
So one thing to note is the difference between spin dash and spin charge is actually very crazy. So like both of them do very different things. Spin charge, for example, goes through shield and is a multi-hit, whereas spin dash is just a singular hit that doesn't go through shield. It'll just stop him. So knowing the difference between the two is very important, and having the reaction time to tell the difference is also important, because that's right there a confirm just straight up.
And wow, this is looking grim for Frappe here.
Looking very
entirely
grim for
possible.
Frappe.
Roy is the type of character where if you wanted to pull it around, you definitely could.
Oh, absolutely.
I have full faith that this will be a close match.
The air dodge coming in, probably a misinput from KOBALT, but KOBALT taking this lead and running with it very hard. Oh, trying to go for a read up top, but I like
crazy
the
edge
pressure
guarding here from KOBALT.
KOBALT is adding so much pressure in this offstage scenario.
Yeah, keeping Roy on the edge there for that long was really impressive. It's
very impressive.
Roy is definitely weaker on the edge, but has a lot of. Ooh, man, that is.
We saw a 3-stock.
This is maybe the fastest KOBALT set I've ever seen in my life.
Which is surprising. But one thing to note is I feel like KOBALT in general is just very good at edge guarding, and with a character like Sonic, it becomes very difficult because most of the characters in this game that do pretty decent against Sonic have all a common weakness of not having the best recovery. And with a Sonic that can edge guard that well and put on that much pressure, it becomes very easy for him to take stocks like that.
Knows the strength of his characters, I think.
But I think we're sticking to the Roy unless we're getting a counter pick. Oh. I was looking. There's an Incineroar for a second. We are getting the Zelda. We are getting the Zelda here. KOBALT up 2-0. Frappe needs to do a reverse 3-0 with Zelda in order to
Yeah, this is gonna be tough.
It's gonna be very tough.
But it's not impossible. Frappe could for sure do it. And
for sure.
Zelda on this third game is going to be important.
And this is crazy because the winner of this goes into winners finals. So, very important game for both these players. Whoever wins this game does make payout.
I agree. Or yes, but this is definitely a very important game, and I'm curious to see if the Zelda does any better. It doesn't quite look like it yet, but
I feel like Zelda's gonna be so hard. You're not gonna have enough time to set up those traps you want.
There's no time to set up
because
traps
Sonic spins just way too fast, so you can just react and whip punish accordingly. And we're seeing KOBALT doing an excellent job of that right here.
Absolutely, but I see the Rod supporters in the chat, and I am with you.
Rod supporters, you're gonna have to lift up your hands, and
I am a believer.
Send all your energy right now, because
I love Zelda.
We love Zelda.
KOBALT is one of our own, so I'm torn.
Yeah, no,
torn. It's like you never know.
That's true, unbiased commentary.
I know. I mean, I don't know who to support.
It's hard. It's hard to pick.
Plus, oh wow. Definitely a sort of. This was the standoff I was expecting from this match.
No, for sure, but that just goes to show that KOBALT knows his win conditions very well, and he's just utilizing it really good.
KOBALT has one of the most impressive advantage states I've ever seen.
Oh, for sure.
Especially with the neutral game that Sonic's kit provides. It's like,
But here's the problem. Whenever Sonic has a lead and you're Zelda trying to set up these traps, how are you going to trap him whenever he's not going into the traps?
Yeah, he just won't.
He doesn't have to.
He doesn't have to. He's got to stop it. It is fully viable for KOBALT to just end this now. 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And of all the characters, Sonic could do this. Spam this cob to help Rod. So real.
So true.
The people's champion Rod over here.
The people's champ, almost getting that back air.
Yeah, I know. Oh man.
Ooh, that's
okay.
Okay.
That's good. That's good.
I don't think Frappe was ready for that
spring.
Yeah, I don't think so. He could have had
spring is such a weird thing to think about in this matchup. Because like of all the things, it's like, oh wow, he also has a projectile.
Oh, we are getting a lot of cobs in chat with a 2-frame F smash. Y'all gonna have to send more of your energy.
Yeah, you're gonna have to send more cobs.
More cobs in the chat,
guys. Spam that cob to help Rod.
Spam those cobs.
Okay.
But very strong lead for KOBALT here.
That's a very small side note. Frappe banger username.
It probably is a banger username.
Well, not just that. I'm in their tag in.
Yeah.
Ghetto. JJK fans.
Oh, I see what you mean. That is banger.
Wow.
Not gonna quite give him that jump that he wants. Oh,
I thought that hit for a second. I freaked out.
And that's not gonna be it quite yet.
Yeah, but is Frappe gonna be able to get back safe?
Almost getting that 2-frame yet again. And going for the fair, which will kill.
Are we?
Alright. KOBALT takes that.
KOBALT takes it 3-0. And
taking it 3-0. That is crazy.
It's him.
That is crazy.
That's Sonic in real life right there. Nice.
That is Sonic in real life. Good stuff, Khalil.
Good stuff. Yeah.
Hey, Khalil, you made it? Khalil.
Oh, never mind.
He's really happy right now.